It's news time. Information is power. The current. The news headline. Ohaneze reveals when Igbo will leave Nigeria, replies Northern Coalition. The Apex Igbo Sociocultural Organization, Ohaneze Indigo, has disclosed in a statement through its spokesperson, Chief Chidozie Ogbonaya, where he made a revelation while reacting to a suit filed by a coalition of northern groups seeking an exit of the southeast from Nigeria. Ogbonaya stated that the Igbos will leave the country when they want to. He added that no person or group had the right to act superior to another in the project Nigeria, because no group has rights whatsoever to ask another to go or to ask another to leave Nigeria. Igbos have as much rights in Nigeria as any other ethnic group, and to that extent, Igbos will leave Nigeria only when they wish to, but not on the instrumentality of another group. On the other hand, Igbo has sacrificed much more than any other group for the corporate existence of Nigeria. I repeat, Igbos have sacrificed much more than any other group for the corporate existence of Nigeria, and it is not in doubt. So if any group should talk about ownership of the country, it is those who have sacrificed more. He added that the indigeneity of Nigeria largely boils down to the Igbos, Yorubas, and others, while some of this coalition come from distant places in West Africa. They are indeterminate, they are not even known. This was a response after the coalition northern group had actually said that the Igbos should actually leave Nigeria, and this is why the response from the Ohaneze group to the coalition of northern group is that nobody has any right to ask another person to leave Nigeria, that Igbos have as much rights as any other ethnic group, as anyone in Nigeria, because we know that the Hausas, that's the northern part of the country, seems to have more population and thinking that they have more strength than any other ethnic group in Nigeria.
The CNG considers it an insult to our collective sensibilities and ordinary rules of decency to expect other parts of the country, particularly the north, to continue to coexist as one country with the Igbo as federating partners. He added, the coordinated incessant attacks on police formations in Imo, Ebonyi, Aba, Ibadan, Enugu, and Anambra, and most recently the police headquarters in Kwara, and Sunday's cold-blooded assassination of Ahmed Gulak, a prominent northern leader, are part of a wider plan by the Igbo to replicate the ugly events of 1966, and the more reason why we cannot be reasonably expected to live with them as a nation any longer. Meanwhile, the Northern Youth Council of Nigeria, NYCN, has given the Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma an ultimatum to produce the killers of Gulak, else the group will avenge. The statement reads, "Let us state categorically that Northern youth will do everything within their powers to force the government of Imo to bring the perpetrators of this crime to justice. The Imo State Governor and other Southeast governors should take note that we shall not accept the continued killing of Northerners and Northern elites in their region, as we shall take revenge henceforth." And this is the coalition of northern groups, CNG, who have disclosed that the north is tired of living with the southeastern parts of Nigeria. This was disclosed by their spokesman, Abdul Aziz Sulaiman, that said that due to the current insecurity in the southeast, particularly that they have been killing northerners in the southeast, and this was funded by Igbo society both at home and in diaspora, the spokesman actually alleged. He also said that violent rascality by the Ipob and the ESN are another thing that is fully supported by the Igbo society. The coalition of northern groups, CNG, also said that it is an insult to the collective sensibilities and rules of decency in the country to coexist as one country with the Igbos as federating partners. He also said that the coordinated incessant attacks on police stations, both in Imo, Ebonyi, Ibadan, Enugu, Anambra, and some others recently, and in Kwara as well, says that there was a cold-blooded assassination of one Ahmed Galak, who is actually a prominent northern leader, and this was actually a wider plan by the Igbo to replicate the ugly events of 1966 and more, and the reason why they cannot reasonably expected to live with them as a nation any longer. The Northern Youth Council, NYCN, also had actually given the Imo State Governor, Hope Uzodinma, an ultimatum to produce the killers of Gulag, or else their group will actually take revenge. The statement read as follows: "Let us state categorically that Northern youth will do everything within their powers to force the government of Imo to bring the perpetrators of this crime to justice. The Imo State Governor and other Southeast governors should take note that we shall not accept the continued killings of Northerners and Northern elites in their region, as well as we shall take our revenge henceforth." And this is the news after it was being said that Nigeria actually needs restructuring. This was at a time that a gubernatorial aspirant at the time also said that both APC and PDP are the same thing and needs a good leadership to be produced in Nigeria.
And he is here saying that the youth should not just support any politician blindly, that they need to question his character, his knowledge and experience, saying that in Nigeria today, politics is not stable. The APC and the PDP, he claims that they are the same thing, and that that is why you see that at a particular point in time, this politician will defect to the other party, and that is why he wants the youth not to go into 2023 elections blindly, but they should think about it and question the necessary, seeing that we cannot continue with this type of politics. We can't continue with this kind of democracy and expect change, the lawmaker says. Bugaji, who is also the convener of Arewa Research Development Project, ARDP, further urged the youth to mobilize massively and vote for the right leader during the 2023 gubernatorial and national elections. A member of the Northern Elders Forum, Dr. Sadiq Umar Abubakar, in his address, claimed that the North would actually support any Nigerian with character, knowledge, and leadership qualities, irrespective of the state he or she comes from in the next election. We know that the northern part of the country and also the southern part has been having this kind of debate, or should I say argument, about where the next president of the nation should actually come from, where the southeastern part are saying that they're due for the presidency, having the mindset that they have been marginalized and that they had never produced any president since the independence or creation of Nigeria, and they are of the opinion that for a free, fair, and just nation, so that everybody can have a feelings of belonging to the nation, that they need to zone the next presidential bid to the southeastern part of the country. Then the northern part, this Northern Elders Forum, are saying that that is not constitutional and they will not allow that. That so far we are running a democracy, and democracy does not say that we should be zoning to any particular place in the country, that would not actually work out with them, and therefore they have said that they are not particular. This is a member of the NEF Forum saying that they are not a member of either a northern leader or anywhere, or even a Muslim or a Christian. Now what they are saying is that regardless of any extraction, anyone who shows interest in the presidential bid and is actually having the competence, courage, knowledge to move Nigeria forward, that they are going to vote for such a process, that nobody should blame the North for most of the woes in the country, that we have to respect the North and people that have sacrificed a lot for the development of the country. Thanks for listening.